guys, so I got one done, and I'm going to say it took about 20 minutes. So now we're going to cut this out, and we're going to put it on transfer paper, and then from the transfer paper to the plexiglass to this. So this part's actually relatively easy. It's not difficult. I mean, it's not super, super easy. And I will tell you, if you're going to be working with these pads, it's best to pull your, split it so that it rolls off super, super easy. I guess I may as well peel the whole thing off since it wasn't too difficult. See, and I kind of hold the paper and roll that pad away, because if you do it that way, it tends to curl. See? Okay, so we're going to cut this first one out. I'm going to go very close. And any of this that's hanging over the edge, I'll get when I can see it just a little better. I'll go really super close. Now the tricky part is the paper or the transfer tape you use. I tend, if it's something really super thin like this, I tend not to use a strong grip anyhow, because it can do a number on your vinyl. So I'll show you what I use. This is just basic clear contact paper. So I'll measure it so that it's not super huge, because I don't want to be peeling this all night either. Cut this around. And the next step is to peel this. It's always easy until you're on camera. Okay, so then I will aim that on there for the best fit. I'm going to peel it off this plexiglass, and it really doesn't matter the direction that it goes onto the plexiglass. Here's what matters, is that you get a good, on this side that's facing you, that you're going to be peeling off, that you get a good, actually, I'm supposed to use the Cricut tool. It came with my Cricut, but I'm that one, let me point you down a little better. I'm that one that usually grabs whatever's handy. So anyhow, so you're going to be pushing this down on both sides to make sure that all of this is sticking. And then once you think it's stuck pretty good, then you're going to peel this piece away from the sticky. See, that one didn't stick. And if it's giving you a little bit of trouble, move on. Don't waste your time on one spot, because generally speaking, you'll find a direction that it will stick and behave. See, like that? I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to come back to it and go at it from a different direction. Okay, so once you've gotten that peeled, we know we've got that extra around the outside edge. And you can either do that now or after it's on your window. I tend to prefer to get it done now, because to me it's easier. Okay, so our window is now ready to transfer. And here we go. So I am going to try to get it close to the corner, so I don't have a lot of trimming here to do, but I want to make sure it fits onto that transfer, or onto the plexiglass, because next we're going to do that same thing, only we're going to stick it to the plexiglass and then peel it off. And you'll see it looks like this. Little static cling going on here. It looks like this from the outside. And it'll look like that from the inside. So it's going to be really pretty. Like I said, I want to make sure that I've got all of this down the way I want it to be. And then once again, we're going to lift this tape. And I will repeat this process. See? It's so easy. Done. Now, isn't that a beautiful homemade window? Yep, and I can use that again. So I'll set that aside and that will go on the next piece. So we are done with one window. So all I got to do now, guys, is make sure it actually fits. And like I said before, if it doesn't, no biggie. I can turn around and use it in my junk journals and try again. And I could also, if I felt really brave, cut this pattern out, put it under the plastic, and use my engraver to actually etch the glass and then stain it. But that's going to be a winter time thing. I don't know that I have the patience for it. So ta-da, there's our window. Okay guys, I'm going to get this uploaded. While it's uploading, I'm going to see if this fits, and then if it does, I'll move forward with cutting out the other 5. Thanks for watching.